Testing. Okay. Yeah. So right now I'm using Cam Studio. I know you guys couldn't hear me earlier. Normally I would like redo the vid or something, but this is just a quickie that I'm doing to say that if I don't if I'm not online for a little while, like maybe a few days, I don't think it will be that long though. You probably wouldn't even miss me. Then it's because it's that sort of time, and what sort of time is that? It's time to get crap off of my system. And unfortunately I can't totally delete Windows, which is the biggest bunch of crap, but it comes with other crap, and the crap has become craptastic. Most of this stuff is not the crap that I'm getting rid of though. The crap that I'm getting rid of doesn't even show up here. The crap that I'm getting rid of are annoying programs that accumulate over time and sneak in with other programs. For example, plugins for Skype. I hardly use Skype. If I don't know when the last time I used Skype is, I can't even remember my Skype login. But it has these programs like Talk and Write and Voice Maker and all sorts of crap, and they just like cannot be uninstalled. They cannot be configured. They cannot be anything because they don't even show up in the blinking control panel. So you'd have to like download some other program, probably pay money for it for a good one, just to get rid of it. I'm like, what the heck, man? What's wrong with just putting a little uninstall thing? I mean, come on. Even stuff like, what is this, Pivot Animator that some guy did as a hobby, an emulator like Project 64. What's a really small program that, yes, made no sense. This is another freeware program. This lets you do flashcards. Oh, this is some third-party IM program that doesn't work very well, so I never use it anyway. I can't even remember what this is for. I think it may have something to do with an old capture card, which probably isn't even in the system anymore. This has to do with my current video capture card. Fraps. This is actually the demo version of Fraps that only requires for 30 seconds, but even that you can install. I mean, a freaking demo you can uninstall, but you can't install like plugins for Skype. You can't uninstall them via Skype or outside of Skype, and they have so much. They like live on your computer as if like, I don't know, they're supposed to be there. I constantly have to be like killing them from the process list or something. I'm like, what the heck are they doing? They're on even if Skype isn't on. That's just not right, man. Yeah, I think I killed them already today, so they're not here. Yeah, but anyhow, yeah, I'm basically going to just clean up the system, reinstall XP Fresh. Actually, I'm going to install a slightly different variant of Windows XP. I use Windows XP Performance Edition. So I got hold of one with Service Pack 3. I'll try that out. I don't recommend anything from Microsoft, but right now I'm using a Microsoft keyboard and Microsoft Windows XP. I have an interesting story. I paid over $300 for my first Microsoft operating system, which is Windows 95. And soon after that, Windows 98 came out. Well, before that, there were other variants of Windows 95 and stuff. I started to realize, you know what, Microsoft is just like making a mint on this, making you just buy stuff for the same thing. Now, I would pay for Windows XP because it actually has features that I use, like being able to log off and switch user. You can't see that because the window isn't there. Right, that was a big innovation from Windows 95, and also the fact that XP is more stable because it's based on the NT stack. Like XP, personally, on my own system, I've never had a blue screen of death with XP. I've seen it happen with XP on other systems, especially when I was working as a computer technician, so I know it's not impossible. But on a properly configured system with a good power supply, and proper RAM, I don't think you should ever have a blue screen of death, which is why I like it so much. But since Microsoft has made XP obsolete, and it still costs them like 300 US for the cheapest version of XP, and they're trying to force you to get either Vista or Windows 7, I've resolved I'm never going to spend another dollar, cent, nickel, or dime on a Microsoft operating system. I've used Linux before. In a working environment, I've used Linux almost exclusively at times, but for personal use, you sort of need Windows because all of the good development software is actually for Windows, not for Linux. The people on Linux may think they have good development software, but they don't actually produce any good software. So, they're wrong about that. I know that's going to start a lot of flame wars and whatever, but that's the truth of the matter. Good software is software that sells, or software that is used widely. Firefox, hey, that runs on Windows. GIMP and everything so are only now used more popular because they're on Windows. But you know what? Photoshop, which is an expensive program, is still more popular than GIMP. Why? Because GIMP sucks. And GIMP tried to become more like Photoshop, and they sort of imitated the slowness, but didn't imitate the ease of use. So, yeah. And the fact that everything on Linux has to imitate something on Windows or on Mac in order to become even vaguely useful shows what the problem is, and that's usability. Now, people who are actually developing programs get so accustomed to working around their flaws that they don't realize that they have flaws. They're going in denial. GoWave is another program that I would pay for because it's a shareware program. I've been meaning to register it for the longest time, even though I don't use it anymore. I now use Audacity, which should be in here somewhere, which is Audacity. I think is for most cases a better program, but I would still register GoWave just to support the author because I think he's done great work over the years. I actually don't like the more recent versions because it's slower to start up and has a lot of bloat. So if he had like a Goldware Lite or something, that would be cool, I think. But if there's one shareware program I would register, it would be GoWave. If there was one program I'd donate to, it would be Audacity. What else? Right, uTorrent is also a good program, but yeah, that's another thing. 7-zip, I just got this because I needed to on 7-zip something. I don't know if it's good or not. I haven't really thought about it. It's unobtrusive, so I guess that's better than nothing. And the EVGA card I have right now, I only installed it really because I wanted to experiment with CUDA, but I never got around to doing that, and I think I'm going to take it back up and try in the XFS instead. I've had a lot of problems with the EVGA drivers, which are really the default NVIDIA drivers, but I didn't have those problems with the XFS drivers, and I think the problem though isn't with XFS or EVGA, but rather with NVIDIA themselves. I think they actually removed some important features which I needed for my TV out setup, which they don't seem to think important. For example, being able to automatically play a video that's within a small screen. Like if I open this, I hope it's not porn or something. Yeah, well, this is actually a video I was editing to upload. Right, so if I'm playing this video in the small screen now, before, like with my ATI card on my old AMD system, I could set it up so I automatically use video overlays to play it on the big screen. So on my TV, it will also be playing big while it's still playing small here via video overlays. Unfortunately, NVIDIA had that setting at first, but it disappeared when they updated video drivers. I was like, what the heck, man? Apparently, it's now some performance-oriented setting that you have to pay $15 for or something. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on. But all I know is I had the feature before. I don't have it now that I updated. And I only updated because I needed to install fresh drivers when I switched to the EVGA platform, and that forced me to update, basically. Right, but the SSX card, even though it has half as much RAM, I think has a faster CPU, so it's supposed to be better for gaming, but I don't actually use any 3D gaming at all. I mean, really, there's absolutely nothing I do in terms of gaming on PC. The emulators may benefit from it a little, maybe PlayStation emulators, but I don't know, I haven't really looked into it, and I hardly use those, so maybe when it comes to playing some more of those games, I'll look into that. But meanwhile, I'm working on other productivity stuff, so I'm reformatting this box into more of a productive oriented box. Doesn't mean that I won't be doing videos, but it does mean, as you've noticed, that I've slowed down a bit. Okay, so I'm almost at 10 minutes, so I may upload this as is. Yeah, I'll probably upload it as is, and then I'll yeah, go and start to work, because I already started doing some technical work for a cousin of mine, so might as well do some work on myself as well. And I'm gonna stop this video now, and hope everybody's well, and you know, don't stay up too late trying to correct what's wrong on the internet. Alright, later.